this crumbling world I find my solace, a pot of melting cheese and memories of her face. I've been fighting demons in streets and in my mind, but now I'm lost in a reverie, return laid by my side. As the cheese bubbles, I dip her in oh so gently. Her finer spirit matches mine, we're tangled in a symphony. The grunge of the street meets the smoothness of the cheese in this unexpected love story. Anything is possible, you see. Don't Chun Li upon melting Velveeta cheese. She's my street fighter queen, my heart is on its knees. The slow pace of our love intertwined with conscious melody. She's in Chun Li, a fusion that sets me free. Yeah.
In the rhythm home where adventures abound, there's a tale to be told of a boy renowned. Wally looked Schrader with a heart full of fire. From Muggle to Verdanturf he would aspire. In Verdanturf town where the battles are fierce, Wally found solace, the path became clear. He met Rabbi David, wise and kind. With each passing day's faith would unlock. Wally's journey, a spiritual quest still involved. Pokemon to lighten the spark. In the Verdanturf town, his soul finds its rest. Wally's conversion, a testament to his zest.
Alright, everything should be good. I'll go ahead and switch over to my game. Yeah, I'm doing this a lot earlier than I normally would, but you know, I'm feeling sick still from this week, and I'm almost done finishing this game up. So I figured, you know, why not start early just to make sure I get this game over with. It's a good game, though. I'm actually glad I ended up replaying it. And I was actually looking at like a full playthrough of it too, not to like, you know, get any hints or tips or whatever, but just to see kind of where I was. And yeah, apparently there's like 3 dungeons left, so. Go ahead and rearrange my window. I'll probably join my VC2 just in case someone wants to join. Hey, what's up, Mr. Vids? How's it going? I saw that little clip you reposted of me and Richard sending you those funny videos. Rocking out to Pumpkin Hill right now. That's good. Hopefully it's the good one, right? The one I sent you. How you doing, by the way? Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Oh wait, do I have to still do some stuff first? I might. Where am I? Okay, so I can't go to the Uproar Forest yet. I've been under the weather, but I'm doing okay for the most part. Yeah, man, like, pretty much everyone I know is dealing with some kind of allergy or sickness. I did see a weather report in my area, though, that apparently this February is going to be the hottest we've ever had, so I'm looking forward to that. Like, one thing I will say is that I do enjoy Texas winters, but yeah, allergies are not fun. And those are usually, like, that's usually the type of weather that I get sick in, so. Yeah, let me go ahead and just make a quick save before I go. I think this is the mission I do where a bunch of Mankeys will pimp up my base or something. Besides all that, you know, what games have you been playing recently? I know you were playing that one South Park game. Yeah, that game looked really annoying as fuck to play. I couldn't imagine being a parent buying that for my kid. I'd probably make him just throw it away. Also, weirdly enough, the N64 had a lot of first-person shooters. You would think that for a system that had a controller that's so autistic that it wouldn't have very much first-person shooters, but yeah, no, there's like at least 10 exclusive FPSs on there that everyone says is like some of the best, so. Thankfully, though, I think a lot of them ended up getting remastered and ported onto Steam, so there's that. I know Turok is one of them. I know that GoldenEye is one of them, although I hear that game's kind of overrated. Been playing Mortal Kombat New Era, which is a Mugen mod. Interesting. Yeah, I remember when I was in high school, I got really into Mugen. I don't know if you care much for video essays, Mr. Vids, but there's one video that I would probably recommend you watch. It's by this one YouTuber named Cybershell. He mainly does Sonic content, but every once in a while he'll post something that's like, you know, like non-Sonic related. And there was one video he did talking about Mugen, and like, the video itself was titled, I think, the game that's most like a creepypasta, and he just ended up kind of veering off into talking about Mugen mods and how some characters are designed to be viruses or something. It's a good video. I'll probably... Actually, let me go ahead and just post it in here. See if I can do that. Let's see, you've also been playing Streets of Rage Remake. It's a pretty good fan-made game. Nice. Yeah, there are a lot of good fan remakes out there. I usually just play official stuff, though. On PC or emulated. Cybershell. Game most like creepypasta. There we go. Yeah, Cybershell's a good YouTuber. Sometimes he'll veer off into doing his little podcast with this what other video essayist who goes by Bernie Vids, and I don't really agree with some of their opinions, but you know. Totally recommend him though and his content exclusively. Oh, let me go ahead and mute myself. Let's see. Okay, you should be able to see that video. Let's see, besides those, I got Resident Evil 1 through 3 and Dino Crisis 1 and 2 on GOG. Nice. Yeah, I was playing a little bit of Resident Evil 1, the GOG port, because I've never played a Resident Evil game. The closest I've ever gotten was, like, I got a little bit into Resident Evil 4, and then a little bit into RE1 Remake, but... Yeah, I intend on beating Resident Evil 1, the original, on GOG sometime this year. It's a good game. It's jank as fuck, though. Like, there are some things about it where, like, I definitely wouldn't recommend Zoomers play it, just because of, like, how outdated it is, but if you can get past the controls, then it's a fun time so far. Yep. And besides that, I also got into Okami. I ended up picking it up again after I started a playthrough back, because originally I had planned on beating it back in 2023, and I'd made it like 20 hours in, and I was like, okay, cool. So like, how much longer of the game do I have? And I was just looking at a random walkthrough, and apparently I still had like 7 to 10 hours left of the game, and I'm like, holy fuck, this game, like, it takes forever to beat, but I ended up getting back into it. The masterpiece. I totally recommend it, especially if you're a fan of like Zelda games. Something I'll say right now is that I think that the whole Zelda franchise is just insanely overrated. I have no idea why. Like unless you grew up playing Zelda games or you're already like used to that franchise, I don't see how you could just be a fan of that. When in my opinion, you know, games like Ys, Okami, like I said, and I'm sure there are a couple of others that I'm forgetting off the top of my head. Those are all, in my opinion, much better Zelda games than Zelda ever was. Oh yeah, Soul Reaver. That was also one of them that I think is better than... Oh yeah, no, for sure. I know I'm rattling the nest with that. 100%. It also didn't help that back when I was a kid growing up, there's this one... Like I'll be nice about it and say that he was, like, really special. But he would always talk about Zelda at any given moment, and I just never understood the appeal. Oh, also, one other thing, too. I didn't really grow up with a dedicated Nintendo console. I had a PS2 first, and then I had a Game Boy Advance, then a DS, but I never really got into Zelda. Majora's Mask you hated back then? Yeah, I hear that Majora's Mask is one of those, like... It's divisive, but... Like, some people say it's good, some people say it sucks. God, fuck Confusion. Oh, speaking of Zelda, though, I hear that both Ocarina of Time and Super Mario 64 are... They could possibly be getting full-blown remakes. Like, not ports or remasters, just like straight-up remakes of Super Mario 64 and Zelda Ocarina of Time when the Switch 2 comes out. Which, you know, that'd be interesting, but... Like, if you want my personal opinion, I would rather Nintendo just make a collection. Fuck it. You know, do a Zelda All-Stars. I don't understand why they do that for Mario, but they won't do it for Zelda or Pokemon. That's like the other two of their biggest fucking franchises. Let's see, you're gonna get something to eat. I'll watch that video when I get the chance. Have a good day. Well, I appreciate it. You have a good one. And I appreciate you dropping by. Yeah, that C dot was dead. Snowy all of a sudden, in the middle of the forest. Interesting. God damn it. Hey, what's up, New Dawn Horizon? Yeah, I'm on the tail end of beating this game. So, yeah, hopefully I can get this done by today. Oh man, that sucks. I just went through a dead end for no reason. Oh hey, it's a monkey. Oh yeah, I have to kill these guys, don't I? I like how they're all doing just 1 damage at me. Am I just too OP? Oh yeah, we got a chestnut. Hey, what's up, Possum? Gonna be at work for the entirety of the stream. Good luck and have fun. Well, I appreciate it, man. You have a good one. Appreciate you dropping by. Yeah, yeah, I'm streaming a lot earlier than I normally would, just because I don't know how long it's gonna take me to beat it. But Yeah. Wow, Torchic just basically extorted lower class labor. It's crazy. Gonna pimp out our base pretty soon. Alright, let's start combing the Uproar Forest. Sure, why not? C-Dot can join our team. I don't see why not. God damn it, I'm getting freaking assaulted by enemies. Just Wonder if they're gonna end up over here. Oh, nice. I leveled up. Oh wow, I missed like 3 times. I don't think chestnuts are lying on the ground, are they? They're probably at, like, the exit. Or at least that's what you'd think. I don't know. We'll find out. Pretty sure it's gonna be at the end, but we'll see. If I remember correctly, you do just kind of find them laying around, but... Why the hell are you using growth so much, dude? Chill. See if I have any Pecha berries. No, but I do have a Reviver seed. Okay, cool, I got one. Whatever, just let that little fucker die. Oh wow, it's a horde. I don't think I've had that happen to me yet. Oh, I see a TM down there. That'll be useful. Do I have any Pecha Berries? Need more of them? Yep. Alright. Oh, nice, I got Reflect. I don't know if that does much, though. If anything, it'll be good to sell. I'm still lucky that I got Dig those last couple of sessions ago. That was nuts. Oh wow, thank you Torchic for making me waste my turn. Oh, hey. Chestnut. go ahead and throw that. Another one. Let's see if I can't find a third one, because I think we have to collect at least 3 of them. Okay, well... I think we can survive another one of these. We should be fine. I need that flamethrower TM. I'm glad I actually went up now. I can make this. It might take me a little bit though, but... Oh hey, it damaged everyone. That's funny. Sure, why not? All of a second, C-Dot. We're getting rid of that switcher orb. Ooh, facade. Found like 4 TMs, holy shit. Okay, so, yeah, we need to go through there a couple more times. Let me go ahead and just deposit some of my shit that I don't need. Actually, let me just sell some of the stuff I know I'm not gonna use. Not gonna use that. We'll just get rid of Scratch, I guess. It's a useless move. And what does Calm Mind do again? Eh. Okay, well, yeah, I can't use it. Yeah, I'm not going to use the rest of those, so let me go ahead and sell them. I think all Reflect does is just raise your defense slightly. Not much to do a jig over. Let me go ahead and redeposit my money. Okay, there are no chestnuts around here, probably. Watch, it's like I kill fucking Groudon and Rayquaza with like one bullet seed attack. That'd be funny. Hang on, give me a second. So I'm just gonna assume that all the chestnuts are gonna be like at the very last floor. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna assume. That did way more damage to them than it did to me. Oh shit, it's another horde. Oh hey, I got another dig TM. Let's go ahead and... Fuck it, we'll just get rid of Peck, I think. That might be a smart idea, yeah. Okay, so I guess no chestnuts this round. Sucks. Oh wait, maybe it'll be on this floor. I forget that there's like 9 floors instead of 8. Oh hey, chestnut. Alright, time to give these guys chestnuts. Oh, nice. Check this place out. It's all pimped out. Come on now. Hey, what's up, Kim Sikim? How you doing? Yeah, it's a Pokemon roguelite. Or roguelike, I should say. How you doing, by the way? Hope you're having a good afternoon, morning. Hang on, somebody pinged me. Hang on, Ellis just, yeah, he ended up pinging me for something that was like, in the last 3 months, the word faggot has been tweeted 2.6 million times. Good. Yeah, this might shock a lot of Zoomers out there who were born after the year 2000, but the word faggot back in the 2000s, like, that was not used like how y'all think it was. Like it wasn't really meant to be hate speech. Now, like, if you were walking up to a gay person and you called them a faggot, that'd be different. But whenever we were calling people like Justin Bieber a faggot, like that doesn't mean that we were encouraging him to be burned alive or hung for being gay or whatever. It just meant that he was annoying. In a very special way, of course, but you know, words change over time. You know, nobody was talking about the word faggot like how it was used back in the 1800s when that's what they did to gay people, so. It's kind of like the word retard, too. Like, you wouldn't walk up to someone in a wheelchair or a special needs kid and be like, what a retard, and just laugh in their face and walk away, unless you were a dick. But if your friend ended up buying, like if they made a really, like if they made a real boneheaded decision, like investing in Euro Disney, I guess would be a relevant example for that time. Then yeah, that would be a retarded decision to put your money in, but. Yeah, Zoomers, they take everything so literally and so seriously at the same time. At least half of them do. Some Zoomers are actually pretty based. God damn it, I have to walk all the way around. God, fuck that asshole. Maybe I'll find another set of TMs that I could sell. Oh, you know what I keep forgetting to do? Give me a second. There we go. Inflicts damage on the target. Eh. Not a huge fan of Fire Spin. Wait, how is he level 25 already and I'm like level 23? Doesn't make any sense. Eh, whatever, I'll just take this chestnut anyway, even though I don't need it. What's going on over here? Okay, not much. Okay, I have 4 Reviver Seeds. Let's try to bump those numbers up. Hey, what's up, Arclight? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'm streaming a little bit earlier than I normally do, just because I've got nothing else going on, and figured I'd get this game over with just so I can move on to the next game I plan on beating. I'm still not sure what that's gonna be, because I know I'm still gonna be doing what is it, Legend of Dragoon, but after this, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna be streaming next. Probably not going to be another RPG. I already have one of those on my plate still. Let's see, tons of stream issues this morning. Hopefully I fixed them. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm assuming it's like an internet issue going on. Because I know that when I was joining one of your streams one time, it kind of looked like there was an interrupted connection. Either way, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's go to Mount Thunder first. Where I fucking hate escort missions in this game. That is one thing I will say, like, this is the most annoying type of mission. I know the item requirement ones are a little iffy because sometimes they'll ask for, like, the most random thing, but It's just so easy for your partners to die, and then you have to start over. Let's see, you switched versions of OBS to an older one. Hopefully that fixes the issues. Yeah, I hope so too. I don't think that the version of OBS has anything to do with it, though. It could just have to do with your upload speed. Have you talked to your ISP about, like, how much megabytes or, you know, megabits per second you get on your internet plan? Because that's usually how it is. And then there are just some areas where, you know, ISP services will just fuck you over anyway. Especially if you live in a more rural area, you don't have very many options. It sucks, but, you know, it is what it is sometimes. Besides that, I've just been playing Okami. I got about like 7 hours into it. Or, you know, 7 hours further into it. I'm like 85% of the way there of beating it. It's a good game. I would say if you're into Zelda, or, you know, more specifically, what was it, Twilight Princess, you might actually get a kick out of Okami a lot more. Ah, shit. See, it wasn't a connection thing, at least not this time. It's a bug that people were getting with the latest OBS update. Interesting, because I updated my OBS recently, and I haven't had any issues. Okay, that Poochyena is just going to wander off. Okay. Yeah, just wander off into fucking nowhere. Go ahead and waste my Reviver Seed too, why don't you? Fucking idiot. Me, I'm doing alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start that mission over. Ended up getting some errands done this morning, so figured I'd go ahead and beat this game. I hate how that clients sometimes wander off on their own. I avoided escort missions like the plague. Yeah, but there are just some times where it's just easier to do that. Look, watch. This Torchic is just wandering off for no fucking reason. Yep. You know what? Fuck that mission. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna go to the Sinister Woods instead. That was some fucking bullshit right there. Yeah, let's just go to Sinister Woods and do that mission instead. I am still sick, by the way. I've had Some people are telling me it's allergies, but it's not. I've just been sick for like the past fucking week. It's absolutely retarded. And I've been, you know, taking Dayquil and NyQuil, and that helps a little bit, but my throat's, my throat's still sore. I don't have a pounding headache anymore, though. That went away. I had to call off sick for work one day, too. Okay, well... I forgot that was an escort mission, too. Shit. Just fuck that. Fuck it. I'm just not gonna do those. A job list. Delete. You had a New Year's cold, so I understand. Yeah, for some reason, it's always like the week after Christmas or late March, early April that for some reason my body just says, fuck you, you're gonna suffer. Okay, Tiny Woods, that shouldn't be an issue. Same with Silent Chasm. So yeah, Okami's good. I was also playing a little bit of Resident Evil 1, the GOG port. That's a good game, but it's really jank. Definitely wouldn't recommend it if you're not used to older types of 3D games. It's actually a lot easier if you use the controller. Or actually, no, not the controller, the keyboard. Like, if you use the arrow keys instead of the D-pad to move your character, it's actually a lot easier to get used to. It's still not, like, as easy to control, but... Still a good game. At least so far. I forgot, what's a person band? Okay, let's go to Silent Chasm. I get hate for this, but my favorite is Resident Evil 5, followed by RE6. Yeah, that's definitely a hot take. I hear that RE5 isn't bad, though. It just focuses a lot on action, but still not bad. RE6, on the other hand, a lot of people just say, it's a good game, but it's not a good Resident Evil game. Oh, nice. I'm level 24 now. I like the action focus of those two. Yeah, the only Resident Evil games I ever tried playing so far was a little bit of RE4, a little bit of RE1 remake, and then a little bit of RE1. The original, I mean. I do plan on beating the OG RE1 eventually. Okay, where is this guy? I've tried all of them, but most of my time went into 5, 6, and Mercenaries 3D. Yeah, you're definitely an outlier in that, but I still hear that RE5 is good. I do hear that Resident Evil 5 is very popular this time of year as well. For no particular reason, of course. God, I fucking hate it whenever your teammates just fucking abandon you. So annoying. Alright, sweet. Another destination floor. My favorite villain is Albert Wesker, and RE5 made him really cool. Nice. Hopefully he's better than the Netflix adaptation, where his daughter was like, you know, she gave that one infamous line in that Netflix adaptation where she's like, yeah, I mostly just read Zootopia porn. Like, I can't actually believe that somebody wrote that, and then it got printed, and multiple people approved it. And they thought that was okay for people to hear through their ears. That was... Yeah, that was fucking stupid. I never really got into the shows and movies. Yeah, from what I hear, you're not missing much. The Resident Evil movies are nothing like the games. Believe it or not, I actually knew some of my mom's friends who actually really liked the Resident Evil movies, and you know, they knew nothing about the games, of course, but you know, they ended up liking the Resident Evil movies, the Tomb Raider movies, the fucking Hitman movie. Yeah, believe it or not, there actually is a Hitman movie out there. There's also a Postal movie, too. You like Detective Pikachu? Okay, see, here's my thing about Detective Pikachu. I can understand why a lot of people would like it, but as someone who grew up watching the original series as a kid, all the way up to season 8, it did not really hit the mark for me. Like, to me, it didn't really feel like a Pokemon movie. It felt like a movie about someone else that had Pokemon in it for some reason. Like, you could replace the Pokemon with, like, mythical creatures, and it would be the exact same frickin' plot. I also wasn't a huge fan of how they changed the voice actors for a lot of the Pokemon. I understand that, you know, they all fired the 4Kids actors, so it's not like it's going to be, you know, 100% authentic and carried over, but still, though, you know, it's like, it would be like if 8 seasons into The Simpsons, they just immediately changed all the voice actors. And then, like, a decade after that, they just made another Simpsons movie where none of the actors sound like the original cast at all. I also kind of hate the fact that Ryan Reynolds is just in everything now. No offense to the guy, you know, he's a good actor, but he mostly just plays himself. You know, he's just like a... He's just a white goofball, that's it. That's pretty much his whole character. The one thing I will give Detective Pikachu, though, is that it is a lot better than the fucking Dragon Ball movie that they did back in, like, 2009. Dragon Ball Evolution, I think is what it was called. Like, dude, that was a fucking horrible, horrible movie. They also made a fighting game for it for the PSP. I heard that it was actually not that bad as far as the game goes, but... Yeah, I actually think that even some of the actors for that movie, they were like, yeah, we're sorry. Please forgive us, we know it was shit. Same thing with the last... Excuse me. Same thing with The Last Airbender, too. Like, talk about butchered source material. Like, M. Night Shyamalan fucking ruined that property with that movie. I know he said he was a huge fan of it, but yeesh. That was not a good adaptation. Okay, do I have anything to eat? Okay. Plot's happening. Plot, plot, plot. Yep, shit's about to go down now. Gotta go eat. I'll catch you later. Alright, you have a good one, man. I appreciate you dropping by. Yeah, I think there's like, what, 2 more missions that I have to do? And then I'm pretty much beaten the game. Then there's just the post game I have to deal with. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some reviver seeds if we can. Oh, huge apple. We got that now. What is that? Okay, we don't need that. Let me go ahead and just withdraw all the money I have. Okay, yeah, I'm out of that. Okay, well, we already got flamethrower. And, yeah, we don't have enough for ice beam. Yeah, whatever, we'll be fine. to... Yeah, sure, why not? Let me go ahead and deposit all the shit that I know I'm not going to use. Well, actually, I think I collected some stuff, didn't I? I'm going to deposit that reviver seed first, and I'll just sell all of it. Yeah, I'm just going to put down the rest of my money here, since there's nothing I really want. I think I'm just going to go in blind. Fuck it. Let me actually save first, before I do anything. Oh, is this where I keep hallucinating about Gardevoir again? I like the idle animation. It's pretty cute. Let me buy some items first. I'm gonna need as many reviver seeds as I can. That I know. Because what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a summit. And it'll be like a save point where I can just withdraw as much shit as I want. If anything else, I could just make sure to start over. Yeah, probably just best that I go in just completely... Yeah, because I don't want to waste any Reviver Seeds if I don't need them. Oh, 271 XP. Oh, shit. I will take that TM. Wonder how long this is gonna be. Oh well, looks like it's getting darker. Nice. KFC leveled up again. Use another TM. Go ahead and eat that apple. Watch, I'm gonna get hungry again and I'll have nothing else to eat. Nice. I'm level 25 now. And I found an apple. Neat. That'll fill me up. Only I could find another max elixir. That'd be amazing. Trying to conserve my moves while I can. the longest dungeon yet. Yeah, I definitely should have brought like 1 or 2 max elixirs. If I die, I'll just remember that for next time. Okay, sweet. I made it somewhere. Yes, I would like to save, thank you. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this Groudon is gonna get fucking owned. Yeah, well, he will be to me. Yeah, Bold Seed's doing a lot. Get fucked. Yeah, we're not learning quick attack. I think there's one more dungeon after this, and then I'll be good. Hey, what's up? I'm currently live.
Oh, so now is a bad time to talk about saluting the Führer?
No, it's never a bad time. What are you talking about? Just don't make it obvious. Like,
So,
you know, just make sure not to reach out for something too fast whenever you're, whenever you're trying to reach that one brand of cereal in the
yeah,
Walmart
reach
aisle.
on the top shelf.
Yeah, just make sure you don't do it too quick, or else people might get the wrong idea. You have to be smart about it.
But no, real talk. Do you think that Oh, did you hear that the Sony CEO got booted?
Wait, what? Really? No.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. Stop. Fake news.
No, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Hold on, actually, let me verify. Hold on. Because I heard that, I don't know if it's Sony Japan, but let me find out real quick. Give me a second.
Oh, by the way, I killed Groudon within like 6 turns. I just used Bullet
you
Seed a
playing Mystery
bajillion
Dungeon?
time. Yeah, I'm streaming it on YouTube right now. What's an Insomniscope? Okay. Don't need to worry about that. Do you think it's kind of funny that Xbox is slowly like, it's not a console anymore, as it's just like a brand now?
Yeah, it's just an experience. But no, apparently, yes, one of the CEOs, it's the co-CEO. His name is Herman Holst. He got booted.
Oh, what did he do? Did he like molest someone or something? Was he
Being
too...
shit at his job.
Okay, well, you know, that's also one
I keep
reason.
forgetting CEOs. I keep forgetting CEOs can actually get fired.
Yeah, same. Usually they just do a shitty job and stay there anyway.
Yeah, just ask Bobby Kotick.
Yeah, how the fuck did he work there for like 30 years and... well, 20 years, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, I think he started working at Activision in the 90s, right? Or am I tripping?
I thought it was the early 2000s, but let me check.
Yeah, because he
But
was
with some of the, with some of the shit he's been accused of,
like threatening to murder one of his employees, but it was just a funny, so it was all let go. Like, no, fuck you, that's bullshit.
Bobby Kotick is like almost, I think he's about as old as my dad, actually. No, you're right. He was, wow, he was in there. He was working for Activision. It seems from '91 till 2003. Like the fuck?
It's crazy. Yeah, the
But I
fact that
think
he was able to get away with all that shit, it's incredible.
While Kotick was still a student in 1983, he started a software company in their dorm room. Steve Jobs met Kotick and convinced him to drop out of college. Are you kidding me? Small world.
Yep. I'm basically preparing myself for the final dungeon, so.
Oh, okay. Nintendo's... Okay, so he sold his stake in this company and purchased 25% stake in almost bankrupt Activision, then known as Mediagenic, and their business partner Brian Kelly. Okay, so in '91 he changed the name back to Activision and performed a full restructuring. Yeah, so he's been there since '91. Damn.
That's crazy. Yeah, motherfucker was just like, he was running a business like it was a fucking frat house for like 20, 30 years. Although, to be fair, he might have been toxic like later on, but
Good point.
he probably just got so used to being in his position that he just had tenure there. Felt like he could just do anything.
I mean, he basically brought the company back from bankruptcy, so...
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh yeah, did I tell you I have Ultimate Weapon?
Oh yeah, you did, from Kingdom Hearts 3. You showed me the screenshot of it.
Yeah, so I basically finished the Gummy Phone too. Or the journal, whatever the fuck it's called now.
Got it.
So I can now play Remind, I guess. Wait, are you evolved?
Not yet. That's not till post-game.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I could have sworn like halfway through the story you were forced to evolve.
No,
Damn.
no, like, this is basically the story. It's a lot
Oh.
shorter than I was expecting, or that I remembered.
Yeah.
Got a shit ton of reviver seeds, though.
Me 69 hours to beat the base game. Now, where the fuck is Remind? Where do I have to go to find the Remind people again?
I have no idea. I think you have to go to the main menu.
Oh, shit, you're right. My black ass was trying to look for an actual world. Why couldn't they have just done that?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they did with KH1 and KH2.
Yeah, all the extra content was baked in.
It felt like it was expanding on the world rather than just like it being, you know, just here you go, guys. This is what you wanted. We're just gonna jerry-rig it onto there. It's the same thing with Final Fantasy 15 too.
To get one of the Ori Okay, do you remember the trying to think, what's it called? The post box in KH1, how you just put the card, there's like 10 or like 5 different cards you just put and get various rewards.
Mm-hmm. I never found all of them though.
Yeah, well in KH3, they make it, you have to actually do that to get the Orichalcum.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, it's random.
Oh, really?
So I just picked up 60 postcards. It's actually very easy to get them now that somebody explained it to me.
Okay.
I used 31 of them before I got the fucking Orichalcum to make the you know.
Ultimate weapon. That's crazy though.
Yeah.
I give you props though for putting that many hours into KH3. That's more than I would have done.
I'm
Not that
giving it a
KH3 is
shot.
like the most horrible game ever made, but it's a disappointment for sure.
Yeah, no, that story is still bad. Like,
Yeah. And the gameplay is very unbalanced. It's not as unbalanced as like Dream Drop Distance, but it doesn't live up to snuff to the first 2 games in my opinion.
What, you don't like spamming grand magic?
Yeah, and the attraction flows.
God, whoever created that, I'm sorry.
That was a horrible idea to add to combat. Like, it would be one thing if it wasted MP, like if it was a limit break, but it doesn't. It's just its own little thing.
AP. See, the problem with it is that, and then the worst part is they don't even let you pick and choose like what attractions you use, because some of them are based on the world you're in, right? Or what boss you're fighting.
No. At least I don't think
No,
so.
because I was in one world and I literally only got one attraction, or one or 2 attractions, so it was really weird.
Yeah, you're probably right about that then. Imagine dreaming about Gardevoir. Couldn't be me. Let me buy some
Bro.
Reviver Seeds.
I had a dream that
I had a
would not-
dream. Cast.
I had a Dreamcast. No.
You already knew where I was going with that.
Yes. Okay, so I need to go back to the main menu.
Was that an actual real Sega ad, or was that just Photoshop?
What?
That one meme
I have
where
a
it shows
Dreamcast?
MLK holding a Dreamcast? Yep.
Oh no, that was totally Photoshop meme.
Okay, good. Well, I mean, that would have been in line with like Sega's edgy marketing, but
I like how I like how Zigbar's just standing there watching Maleficent try to be important.
Yeah, Maleficent, she had no bearing on the plot after KH1.
She tried to be important in KH2, and it almost kind of sort of worked.
Yeah, kinda. She tried to make a comeback, but it never really happened because the plot just wasn't really relevant to her. The fuck's a stamina band? Okay.
You know, I like how Zigbar's just sick of Luxord's shit. It's not. Zigbar's lying about it.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were responding to something I said.
No, sorry.
Alright, I'm headed off to the Sky Tower. I like how Trico just T-poses. Wonder how many floors the Sky Tower has. Let me look it up. Sky Tower.
You know, for a character who didn't do a lot, they made Luxord at least semi-interesting in KH3.
Yeah, that I'll agree with you on. Okay, so there's 34 floors. Not bad.
Oh wow, Axel is taller than Terra? Yeah, Mickey looks kind of zooted here.
Fuck, I kind of made a wrong move. Oh well. Do I still have any TMs or no? Yeah, no.
Do you think, young Xehanort is hot?
No. kind of question is that? Motherfucker's
trying to
annoying.
trying to get you to out yourself on your own stream. But no, he is annoying. Like, by the end of Dream Drop Distance, I hated him.
Yeah, same.
And then Cage 3 did not help.
Yeah, no, it just made it 1,000 times worse. I hated how KH3 just tried to bring back all these old, forgotten characters that either died off or just weren't relevant to the plot afterwards. It's just like, motherfucker, just keep them in their own fucking stories.
Like, Shion being the worst offender.
Yeah, like, Shion was a fine character for her game that she was in. Like,
Yeah.
she didn't need to be in KH3.
Naminé.
Yeah, Naminé was another one. As soon as she, went back to Kairi, that she had no reason to exist after that. And Roxas.
As much as I love Roxas and he's like the GOAT, or one of the GOATs, I understand it, but the fact that they brought all three of them back, like, the tragedy of Kingdom Hearts 358 was that he had, lost her.
Right. And Axel and Roxas stopped being friends for obvious reasons.
Yes.
It was never meant to be a thing. It was a cope for them to just stay friends forever.
Right, because of who they are as nobodies.
Right. And that was one thing I never really understood too, is that, what was the one thing that all the characters said? Is that, oh, don't pay attention to a nobody's emotions. They're, it's all just a trick. They're only pretending to have emotions. But then you have characters like Roxas and Axel who do have genuine feelings of sadness and emotion.
And okay, the plot twist in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance that they nobody's try to gain hearts as long as after time goes on is actually that was a cool plot twist. The time travel was bullshit.
Yeah.
But who else was a character that had died? Technically, like, pretty much all the organization. Like, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Like, did anybody really care about Zexion?
No, not really. He's probably the
I don't
least
even-
memorable out of all of them, if we're being honest.
Like, I don't think anyone. I don't even think the organization cared about Zexion.
Yeah, he was just an emo bitch. That's all he was.
Oh, he was intelligent, allegedly. I think it was the only reason they kept him around.
Yeah, I mean, Axel's pretty intelligent too.
No, but I'm talking about like a scientist.
Oh, okay.
Remember, he was he and
Ienzo.
Vexen were yeah, Ienzo and Evan were Ansem's apprentices, so it makes sense. But I think Axel is more street smart than anything else, not necessarily book smart.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a shame how that story got fucked up left and right. Tetsuya Nomura, he
Right.
is a good artist, but he is not a good storyteller. Okay, actually, let me take that back. Let me draw back that point a little bit. He's a good artist and a good character person. He is not a good story and a good director person. And it shows.
Right, like his designs are iconic. Even the goofy designs are pretty cool, like the Lulu belt dress.
Yeah. And
Squall just looks amazing.
And I also agree with a lot of people who hate Kingdom Hearts and, they don't want to see Final Fantasy become like Kingdom Hearts with its, goth, emo tropes that they've been adding into it ever since, 15. Like, that I get. Because, if you want that, you could just play Kingdom Hearts. I was watching a video a couple days ago about how apparently Tetsuya Nomura is like one of the biggest hacks at Square Enix. And I don't know.
What is?
I was gonna say I don't know if I agree with that in particular, but
Agree with what? I'm sorry.
Tetsuya Nomura being a hack.
No, because he was a hack. Why did he work at Square Enix for so long? Now, if you mean no, because a hack just implies that he wasn't really good to begin with, right? But you could say that maybe he's lost some of his touch, which, to be fair, that's still kind of a hard argument to make. You'd have to come up with proof.
Right. Because I don't.
I think the problem with Nomura, like, how do I put this? Nomura parallels Kojima in a lot of ways. Like,
You think he's a bit of an auteur?
yes and no, but not like that. He's like stupid or socially awkward. What I mean is that they both have very grand ideas, and honestly, I'll be honest, without the people around them, their works might not be as great as we see them now. So I believe that, you know, Kojima and Tetsuya Nomura have amazing ideas, but I'm gonna be real. It's kind of like, it's like you have to have the right people to help them see their vision through, if that makes sense.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, they'll bite off more than they can chew or make half-baked ideas, and then you might not get the most quality content.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know this, but Hideo Kojima, he didn't literally make Metal Gear Solid. He had someone helping him write shit up until Metal Gear Solid 4, when he had full control.
Yeah, and you see why that... And because he's so obsessed with movies, you can see why half that fucking game is a cutscene.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, like, if your game is mostly made up of cutscenes, I am not going to play it. That's partly why I gave up on playing Death Stranding. Because I wanted to try it out, because it looked visually interesting, but...
Amazon Delivery Simulator.
Yeah. Just not a great game, all things considered.
You said it's not a great game?
Yeah, based on what I played. I actually think I might end up going through it sometime this year, just to get it out of the way.
What I recommend is maybe do, like, for Death Stranding, what I'm doing with Cage, where you try to do as much of the game as possible, like, interact with all the systems of the game and the story, and then draw your own conclusion. Granted, if you still hate it, you still hate it. Like,
Yeah.
my thing with Kingdom Hearts 3 right now is that the story is bullshit. I'm watching this cutscene and I have to pause to think, what the fuck? I have to remind myself, can't take this seriously. This is just so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Is he talking to the Master of Master? You know, I don't even care. Who cares? He could be talking to Sonic the Hedgehog for all I care.
Whoa, did somebody say the door to darkness? Just starts, like, hopping on all the Heartless and starts killing them. It's like, my, that's a pretty snazzy performance there.
I knew you were gonna say that line. Oh, speaking of Sonic 06,
Tips over a soldier.
Do
He just disappears and turns... What's up?
you still believe that Sonic 06 should not be remade?
If they want to like, if someone at Sega wants to remake it, go for it. I just don't think it would be a good game unless they change the story, the gameplay, and all the pointless side missions that nobody cared about. If they were to get rid of all that and fix that up that way, I could see it being a thing. But if they were to do that, I would want them to at least have like a preserved copy of what it was originally. That way people can compare and contrast. Because the cat's already out of the bag now. Like, fuck. I could talk today. English. I'll get it one day. I was gonna say,
English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Anyway, continue.
it's like, get some help. But, what a lot of Zoomers don't understand is that the game was just not that good when it came out. It was critically panned by everyone. But because a bunch of Zoomers grew up playing it, they all of a sudden think it's good. Because they grew up with it. And nostalgia is very blind to them.
Right.
You know, just because you grew up with it, it doesn't mean it's that good. But then, you know, like the big excuse you'll hear from them is just, oh, you know, all they had to do was just tweak it a little bit. You know, it needed some more polish, some more time in the oven. No, there were very big issues with that game that it needed more than just a little makeover.
Considering the development of that game, considering that, if you remember, that the dev team for Sonic 06 was not only rushed, but their team got gutted. They were actually losing people.
Yeah. And not only that, but they were releasing 2 other Sonic games that same year. Sonic Rivals
I think
and
one
that
of
shitty
them,
port
yeah.
of Sonic 1 for the GBA.
I never played that version of the Sonic 1.
Trust me, you're not missing much. I emulated it. And I almost got it when I saw it at GameStop when I was like 10 or 11. But then I just saw it was Sonic 1, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, fuck that shit.
I actually toyed with the idea of buying Super Princess Peach when I was a kid.
I mean, that game's expensive now. You probably could have sold it for like $300.
Yeah. But it was like $40 though, or $45.
Isn't that the game where she cries her enemies to death?
I believe so, yes.
Kind of sexist now that I think about it.
My name is Low Tier God.
Man, there are fucking TMs all over the place. I'm just tripping on them like they're candy now.
Bro, what if the Master of Masters was actually Low Tier God?
That'd be a funny mod for them to include.
You serve zero purpose.
Oh, speaking of Nazis from earlier, you remember in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire where the first gym was arranged like a swastika?
Yes.
That was funny. And then they had to kind of change it around. People... Oh, fuck. Man, I hate being sick. I really do.
You know, the voice actor for Xehanort in this game isn't bad, but the problem is Leonard Nimoy voiced this character and you just can't really top him.
Yeah, didn't he die in 2016?
Yes, because of complications related to his smoking.
Oh, lung cancer.
I believe so, yes. I thought every time I saw that meme with the swastika, I thought that someone had literally modded the game or rearranged it like a ROM hack.
Yeah. It's kind of funny to point out. Dude, my Pokemon are leveling up like crazy. I'm gonna be so fucking prepared for this fight. Rayquaza won't even know what to fucking do whenever I fight him.
Do you like Vanitas as a character? Not as a boss fight, a character.
I mean, he's okay, I guess.
I like his design, but I don't really care for him. Like the problem. The problem with Vanitas is you could replace him with literally anything, and I don't think the scene would change.
Yeah. I mean, he's supposed to be like the negative. No, he's supposed to be the darkness, and Ventus is supposed to be the light, and together they form the Keyblade.
Oh yeah, right. Because Vanitas is literally the embodiment of the darkness in a single person. Like, yeah, they pulled, Xehanort pulled all the darkness out of Ventus.
Yeah,
you're right.
And not the Keyblade, but you know the Keyblade. The
Yeah, you got to put the Hawktois on that.
Yep, got to put a little of the phlegm in there. That way people know what you're talking about, because God forbid, you know, you try to make the Kingdom Hearts story seem any less confusing. They have to throw in Greek letters at you like it's fucking...
Like they're trying to be all sophisticated. It's like a hipster. Like they're trying to be all sophisticated and
Yeah, fucking
hip with it.
fucking Square Enix and their $5 words. Fuck those assholes.
No, I'm skipping these cutscenes. Like this is way too fucking long. Hang on, let me check something. Do I have 20%, 30%, 50? Let me see what else do I have. Ultimate Weapon, Oathkeeper, and Wheel of Fate. If I'm talking too much, just tell me to shut the fuck up.
No, you're good. It's always better to talk than to not talk, especially when you're on a stream.
I'm checking my abilities because I think I have all or most of the abilities in this game now.
Nice.
Okay, that's for abilities. Alright, let's go. Also, leveling up to 99, it was not that bad in this game.
Yeah, I think what I did the last time I did that for KH3, I just ended up going to one of those portals and I just spammed Simba for like a couple hours, and that ended up getting me to where I needed to be.
Because I beat the game at around level 42, 43, and then I went to the battle gate and I was doing like missions and side quests, and I was basically at level 60, 70.
Some of these enemies are actually packing a punch now. Better be careful. Yeah, Bullet Seed is insanely OP.
Defeat Dark Inferno X. This is literally Battlegate 14. How much damage does this Keyblade do? Ultimate Weapon looks cool in this game, though.
Yeah, it does look pretty.
And the form change for it as well. Item slot unlocked. Did you fight the final what's his name? Did you fight Yozura in
No,
this game?
not yet.
Okay. But anyway, back to Pokemon. Are you excited for the new Pokemon Legends game?
I could care less.
I'm just wondering.
Like-
And how do you feel about?
I was gonna say Gen 6 is one of the most mid generations there was. The only thing it brought to the table was Mega Evolutions. That's about it.
I think a lot of the Mega Evolutions have good designs, if I'm being honest. But that's about the only nice thing I can say about. Actually, no. I'll even go a step further to say that. I'll even go a step further and say that. Wow, I'm Joe Bidening. That I think the Kalos region is a very pretty region.
See, I disagree. I
So
think I think the region design is only like a couple notches better than Gen 8.
No, I'm just saying the aesthetic, not the design of the level.
Okay.
Sorry. I think it's got a interesting aesthetic to it. But I think any design is better than the fucking straight line of, was it Galar?
Yeah, dude, that was awful.
I obviously Sword and Shield. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, Gen 8 is Sword and Shield, right?
Yeah, Gen 8 was Sword and Shield.
Okay. So the Scarlet and Violet has a better level design, but that doesn't say much. That's not saying much.
Yeah, that I'll agree with you on. I'm not a huge fan of Pokemon being open world and you can explore wherever you want to go. That's
Didn't they get rid of HMs and it's like you just rent Pokemon that have the ability? Well, while I think it's convenient that you're not forced to have HM slaves.
it gets
It
rid
does-
of a lot of the puzzles and what made the Pokemon games fun.
progression.
Yeah. I regained some PP.
But no, the form changes are. The form changes in Kingdom Hearts look pretty. I just wish they were fucking dry forms.
Yeah, there's like too many choices for you to like basically it's the illusion of choice. There's like so many options to pick, but they really all do the exact same fucking thing anyway. Like there's never
Oh,
a reason
100%.
why you'd want to use a specific Keyblade to, go through a specific fight. So like
I mean,
so, like a lot of that strategy is just like meaningless. It's not impossible to come up with a new strategy, it's just like you only do a little bit more damage if you pick this Keyblade instead of another.
oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with this game? Apparently, if I use my Remind data and save over my main file, I lose it? What the fuck is wrong with this game?
Yeah, just pick a new save slot for it.
Alright. I didn't know that that was a thing, I'm sorry. I'm not, like, mad about it, it's just weird to me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I get, but I guess I have to remember that this DLC is its own thing and it's not stitched into the actual game. So I haven't fought any of the organizations so far. I've only fought Terra Nort and Dark Aqua.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Shocked I haven't become hungry yet.
I am hungry. Oh, I keep forgetting Larxine's immune to thunder. Why did I think that was gonna work?
Oh, nice. I'm level 28 now.
It was the greatest hits version of all the bosses. Like, you think I'm joking, but I'm literally just refighting all the carries in the Keyblade Graveyard.
Every the last floor I go through, I'm starting to get a little fatigued of this.
Well, at least it's almost over.
True. Oh wow, that did like 172 damage. Oh, now I'm hungry. Here we go.
See, these forms look cool. I don't understand why they couldn't have just been dry forms. Like, ultimate form and light form look really cool. And then second form, obviously, because you have to have the throwback to the last game.
Right.
Oh, I can play as Riku? Hold on, let me play as Riku. R for R. Kelly.
R. Kelly uses Rain Dance.
Bro, speaking of... Damn, how'd I put this? Do you think that the P. Diddy's publication of his case was actually a distraction of some kind?
I don't think so. I think he got what he deserved.
Well, to be fair, he's not actually sentenced. He hasn't really been sentenced.
He should have been sentenced like 20 years ago.
Yeah, but you could say the same thing about Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, true. I did hear that what's his face, P Diddy, he actually might get like a death sentence.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I was reading something
Where'd you hear
about it.
this?
I couldn't tell you. I was just doom scrolling on my phone one day. Okay, sweet, I made it.
I wish I could do Dark Aura. That was the hardest boss fight in the world. I hope you're exaggerating.
Yeah, greatly. It took me like 5 bullet seeds to kill him.
When you played this game, did you have MP charge to only be set to cure?
MP charge only set to cure.
Yeah, so it's like you can't use up you can't use up your magic to put you in charge. You can only do that with cure magic.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. I didn't want to make sure I wasn't like a weirdo or I didn't understand something because that's what I usually do.
Yeah, because the game wants to make sure that you can at least cure once before you go into recharge. God, whoever created the story for this game was on every single drug known to man.
But isn't that beautiful?
like weed, cocaine, meth, heroin, LSD. They did it all. And it's beautiful.
Wait, who voices Vanitas again? I forgot.
I think Jesse McCartney, if I were to guess.
Huh.
Isn't he like 30 now?
McCartney?
Yeah.
I believe so. Actually, both him and the voice actor for Sora are like, in their 30s or mid to late 30s now.
Crazy to think about.
Yeah.
They're all still voicing teenagers somehow. It's incredible.
I mean, if you have the voice for it, you might as well milk it for all it's worth.
Yep.
Like I don't know why that's still an issue for you. If you can do the job, you can do the job. Now we'll revisit this in about 10 years if he's still somehow voicing Sora.
Which I highly doubt. Like, could you imagine,
Yeah,
you know, them like 30 years later being, you know, still trying to voice teenagers?
At some point you gotta let that shit go.
Yeah, pass it down to someone else who can replicate it better.
Oh.
That's what Charles Martinet had to do, because he's like 70.
You know that the voice actor for Optimus Prime and Megatron are still active?
Really? That's
Yeah,
cool.
they're still doing voice work. Although I think Peter Cullen might be retiring soon, if I'm being honest. And they're like in their 80s now, so honestly, I don't like such a decision does not upset me. It's like, yeah, these guys are
At some point,
they're getting
you know?
up there.
Yeah.
I don't know about Frank Welker though.
Is he the voice of Starscream?
No, he's the voice of Megatron.
Okay.
The voice of Starscream, the original voice actor for Starscream has passed on. He died in the early 2000s, I believe.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it is. Because if he were still alive, he probably would have been in Transformers Prime with Frank Welker. And because there's a scene where a lot of people were saying this would have been better if Starscream's original voice actor was still alive.
Gets rid of tough stains.
Oh, what was? Oh, that's Retgar, the Junkion, right?
Yep. For some reason that line stuck with me.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the movie. Bro, I grew up on that movie. Like that and Transformers Armada. That was my introduction.
Was Armada the one where it was like a mix of cell animation and 3D?
Yes. Well, okay, so it's in that same series. So the first one was all 2D, but then the sequels they started adding the 3D. I think the one you saw was Energon.
I think you're right. Because I remembered it, yeah. I don't remember hating it.
Ah, Kyrie, unconscious on the floor. Why am I not surprised?
You know, some people would think it's weird to just look at a woman as she's just like passed out on the ground.
Bro, I literally am just sitting in the teacups, spinning around Syac. It's funny. Also, how do you feel about the Keyblade designs in this game in general?
I wish that the game was balanced around you not having to fucking upgrade them. Or if you could upgrade them, at the very least make it to where the items are just easier to get in-game or to buy.
You don't have to sit there and farm for hours. Like, I shouldn't have to fight one specific enemy to, you know.
Yeah, to get fucking Electrum or Adamantite or whatever the fuck.
Or yeah, no, the gummy ship. Like the game, like they literally force that shit on your ass, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I don't remember Xemnas being here. Am I tripping?
No, Gex is leaving them.
Bro, I thought you were talking about Gex Enter the Gecko.
Those games are supposed to get re-released at some point.
Are you gonna get them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, do they know which ones?
Yeah, it's going to be the trilogy.
Okay, so it's not gonna be any of the spin-offs. Okay.
Were there spin-offs of Gex?
I think there was one on the Game Boy, like Game Boy Color.
I believe that. There was a Metal Gear game on the Game Boy, too. And apparently it's, apparently it's actually, like, canon in a way. It explains some of the things that'll happen in Metal Gear Solid 2.
Which one?
Metal Gear Solid 2.
But isn't that already on Steam? Are they doing another version of it?
No, I was saying that the Game Boy Color Metal Gear game, I think Ghost Babel is what it's called. It does
Okay.
it does kind of tie into some of the stuff that doesn't, like, it kind of helps like prevent the gaslighting that would happen if you played it before playing Metal Gear Solid 2. From what I saw in a video. Again, I haven't played any of those yet. I've only played Metal Gear Solid 1 and 3. That has to change sometime this year.
You should play too. A lot of people are looking at it more favorably now that time has passed and some of its topics are relevant.
Yeah, especially with regards to the
AI.
internet, yeah, and censorship and the military-industrial complex, and yeah. It was one of those games where It was one of those games where Kojima was actually right.
I don't hate. Excuse me, Sora. You're supposed to be maxed out. Why the fuck are you unconscious?
I think what I'll do is sometime tonight I'm gonna go live again, but it's gonna be a it's just gonna be a random stream. I don't know what I'm gonna be playing.
Yeah, I'm going to the range tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Originally, I was gonna go today, but I was kind of sleepy, and I'm like, I shouldn't be there if I feel out of it.
Yeah, definitely not.
So I am gonna go tomorrow after I get food.
I'm already looking at the credit screen right now.
Oh, excellent. How did you feel about the game? Is it everything you remember it to being?
It's good. It's just a lot easier than I remembered it. I still can't believe I died on Zapdos 20 times. I don't know if you were watching, but
No, I wasn't. I was doing other things. I was just talking to you.
gotcha. I'm gonna wait till I get to the main menu, and then I'll probably end things there.
Do you think Ellis, wait, did Ellis like Kingdom Hearts at all? I don't think he did, right?
Yeah, no. I think the last time you and I and him were in the same VC, and he was talking to, we were both playing it together. He was like he basically just hated it because it was Disney.
Okay, so it's cause it's Disney, not necessarily because it's a bad game. Got it.
Yeah.
Fair. You want to hear something stupid?
Sure.
I used to look like Brad Pitt, and I used to be a handsome white man like you. But then I got bitten by a radioactive black man, and I lost all my rights and privileges.
Yeah, sucks to suck, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I got revitiligo.
Well, well, well. Look what we got here.
And then the Uncle Ruckus theme just starts playing.
The what is it? The tuba.
Yes.
You know, Trico's head looks kind of penisy. I don't know why I didn't notice that until now.
All before these broken keys. Ooh, I got fucked by Xemnas, damn. And not in a good way.
Aw, that's a good ending. I like that. Yeah, we are definitely saving our adventure.
No, I will not save my adventure. I will suffer through this bullshit again and again. All before these broken keys.
Oh, hang on. Alice pinged me something again.
Everything alright?
Let me check. Oh, he just he sent me a booby pic.
Is it Selena Gomez? Did you see that video of Selena Gomez crying?
Yeah, no, it was a picture of you know, the birds, the blue-footed boobies.
Oh, okay, I like those. But no, like real talk, did you see Selena Gomez crying?
Yeah, I did. That was hysterical. The fact that she would just
Like,
cry
bro, she's an
about.
actor. Don't take that shit seriously.
First off, anyone who cries on camera does it on purpose. I don't care who the fuck you are. It doesn't matter if you're an actor or some random Joe Schmo person. Like,
I mean,
nobody, you know, just so happens to be nonchalantly recording while crying. That's all for attention.
now, it's one thing when a trauma survivor is having an interview and their memory makes them, but that's different.
Yeah.
Like if you're posting stuff like that on like I'm assuming you mean like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, yeah, that's not real.
Right. Now, if it's like a documentary and they're having to recount something that happened in their life, sure. That's appropriate and that's understandable, but you know, don't. Yeah, yeah, fuck that. Also, wasn't Selena Gomez like, wasn't she on some Disney sitcom that lasted for like 1 or 2 seasons?
Yeah,
It was
I
like
think
some
it was
fly
Wizards
by
of
night.
Waverly Place.
Yeah, I nobody remembers that unless you're a Zoomer chick who was born in like 2005.
My sister used to like that show, but my mom got mad because it had witchcraft in it or some shit.
Yeah, I think it was the same thing with not my sister, but one of her friends. She got really into it. All right,
Did
well,
your sister watch Zoe 101?
oh no, that was way before her time.
Okay, one of my sister actually was into that for some reason, and to this day I don't get it. Like, how did you get into that?
Yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna stop live streaming for now. Sometime later tonight, I'm gonna go live again, just to make up for the fact that I was streaming early. I had no idea how quickly I was gonna beat it, so. Yeah, before I go, just want to give a shout out to Mr. Vids, as well as New Dawn Horizon, Possum, Kim, and Arclight for joining the stream. It's always appreciated. And remember that Christ is King, and